is, alright, so stream music is gonna be very loud at first. I'm just saying that. Just because I haven't turned down my volume a lot. So yeah, it's very loud, but. Oh, it's not even on. Well, there we go. I'm sorry about that, y'all. There we go. Anybody get some backlog? Never mind. Okay, you're not. Ads are starting soon. Yeah, we're just gonna get to sharing this. Ads starting soon. All that fun stuff. Oh, is it Night Sky? I was like, who's DMing me right now? Turns out no one was, but still. Yeah, alright, we're good. See, I was gonna get to sharing, and I guess by the time... I mean, hopefully ads will be done soon, right? Imagine that. I just realized I'm not... I'll just download the VOD. It's fine. If it's lost, it's lost. What am I to do? Yeah, I'm not recording, and that's like an entire minute of footage lost. So I'll just download the VODs, and they usually don't do for shiny hunting streams, but hey. That's some promotion. I have no idea if anyone's even here. No, not yet. We're ad breaking right now though, so that's a good sign. Where's live Steam at? Going full send. Okay, Lala. Then Elanja. And then Zeus. And then Fuzzy. Then Trips. Then Big Jame. And then Bielsa. Yeah. Perfect, we're set. We are set. Okay, I can even see the preview. So, yeah, that's a little better. Oh boy, I'm excited. I don't have anything to drink, which is crazy. I usually have something to sip on, usually tea. I'm not getting tea. This is kind of impromptu. I'm getting tea right now. It's like 7:05, and I want to be able to sleep tonight. That's my reasoning. But yeah, we got a minute. So, if you're here, shut it up. If not, well, you better join up, you know? Like, come on. Emily Johnson's on with someone with this Legend ZAO challenge. Like, I didn't realize he did that. He was doing that until like the other day. Like when I saw the live stream, but still, that's like pretty cool that he's doing a shoddy only Professor Oak, you know? Like, yeah, boy could. I mean, I could. I started the Let's Go Pikachu Eevee one. Never really finished it, but your boy could, but he's not going to. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. Let's go to get started. So yeah, maybe we'll get something. Maybe we will. I don't know. If you guys haven't heard, I've been a very dry spell. Darkrai's officially over 10K. which is, you know, I reached, what, 9,500 on stream Monday? So a lot of progress has been made. By the way, I just learned, I think it was from Party Arlie, from her Deoxys video, but I just learned that you can press B there, and it just skip all the extra fanfare. Which has made the encounters go by so much more quicker, because I just mashed A the entire time. So, big improvement. You guys should have told me that. To be fair, I mean, I've usually hunted this in VC or on stream. So yeah. But dude, I'm excited. I would love to get one of these files going. I want to do like a Route Master. Oh, did I forget to shuffle again? I think it did. I was like, this should be something like completely different just because of statistics. Yeah. Do we get Ignaritha? I was like, this doesn't sound right. But yeah. Oh, I just realized my PLA stuff is still on. That's kind of embarrassing. Hold on, let me just go ahead and cut that off. There you go. Sorry, y'all. Is there anything that I should... Yeah, but shiny noise and encounter Pokemon are on, so... I would say. That was a little odd. No, I don't want to give a nickname. I'm very excited for tomorrow, though, being our first stream of Super Mario 64. That'll be fun to get started. That's a game that I feel like I don't know all that well. It's be different because, like, every game I've, like, streamed, I used a guide on. Well, aside from PLA. I didn't use a guide on PLA, but, like, my life is PLA at this rate, so... That's more of an indictment on me. But... Wind Waker I used a guide, Odyssey I used a guide, Breath I used a guide, Xenoblade I'm using a guide. So... Yeah. I feel like I really need to get, like, a Mario 64 guide together. Maybe something I could create. I don't know. Like Okami, when I played it, I made a guide. And I was gonna stream it after Breath, but now I'm not in the Okami mood. And, you know, I 100% in like 3 weeks. I'm actually gonna log onto Reddit. I'm actually kind of curious now. Of course, I'm greeted immediately by Ralph fan art. Maybe I just need to get to the... I don't know. There's like a Word doc or something there. But yeah, if you guys want access to that post, feel free, hit me up. I don't know. That's the thing. What I really need like a guide for this Route Master. Like I've been like, how is Brosided doing it? Dude, is he live right now? Is Brosided live? I'm curious. Dude, Johnstone's now offline. So the only one person I'm following who's online right now is he's not live. But the only person whom I'm following right now who is live is Small Ant. I don't know, I just usually don't really follow big creators, which is ironic because I just followed Party Arlie this morning on Twitch after watching some Pikmin and Pokemon videos. Specifically like her show Batch Bus video. Also I follow Absol. But like, I don't know. I don't follow like giant creators. I prefer like the small stream vibes. You know? That's just kind of how I feel about it. Prefer like the small stream vibes. But that's just me. That's just your boy. Because I mean, you know, you can chill, have outdoor conversations with people. You know, like if I'm trying to, like, if I'm going to watch a stream, like I try to find someone without a lot of viewers. You know? Now, granted, a lot of the time it's like when I did a lot of Tomodachi Life editing, I would take Cuber's stream and I would just, you know, I'd full screen it, put it on my TV while I edit on my monitor. And that would be fine. And so I'd probably like join a big streamer stream that way, but like typically I just like, yeah. It's like supporting local, you know? You guys understand that, right? Like support small businesses. Just something you should do, and it's based to do so. Shout out to Rivale. Yeah, I can't believe you guys didn't vote for Age of Calamity. Trips did. I mean, the rest of you guys didn't. Bulls. Oh. I dropped my controller and called it. Oh man. I do want to get back into, dude. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I like replaying a lot of the levels, like it's specifically the Divine Beast levels. Not like the ones where you're controlling the Divine Beast, but like the two levels where you're rescuing the champions. Like those are cool. Actually, what's some other cool ones? I don't know. Those are like my favorite. Yeah. I guess also the Black Cherry Plain one is also pretty cool, where you're like you're redoing like the final memory, except you change history by defeating the Guardians. But that's a fun game. Very alternate timeline though. Very alternate timeline. But dude, I really need to play that game again. Maybe I'll just like executive order it after Mario 64. Nope, I'm the streamer. I get to stream what I want. I don't know. I'm very, very excited for Mario 64. It has to be small. It has to be chill. You know, cool vibes and all. No, cool vibes for the 64, right? And that shouldn't take very long. Because, I mean, I'm trying to do the math. It doesn't take long to get a star. And there are 120 in the game. Like, if I do 12 stars an hour, which, I mean, I don't think I'm going to get 12 stars an hour. Let's be real. I think that's very unrealistic. Well, 6 stars an hour. 10 minutes. I think 6 stars an hour is actually very realistic. On average. 20 hours. That isn't that long. That's like 10 streams, I guess. Shout out to Zinnia. I have a funny picture of Zinnia on my phone. And it's, so I recently did the Delta episode of my Mega Ruby. When I went to Kentucky. And, you could see, because I use PKSM, and, sorry, just looking up, 15 to 20 hours, okay, I think that's completely reasonable, and I'm willing to tackle, you know, but I did this thing before I started the last episode of, like, inserting the legendaries in. And, anyway, when I got to, the Sky Pillar and took on Rayquaza, the entire time you could see, like, the Deoxys triangle. So it's like, I don't know why we're so concerned about the meteor. I mean, it's here. Deoxys is here, guys. Like, what are you so concerned about? Dude, it's already landed. Boss Deep is okay. Like, please, guys. You don't need to worry about sending it to like, Ruby Sapphire Emerald. Like, come on. Which, by the way, the whole discussion about, oh, well, imagine, is like, well, Vialzo, you imagine if there's, like, a second Hoenn region that doesn't have access to Mega Evolution or whatever. Can you imagine that? And I think for the first time, I was like, wait, that's talking about Ruby and Sapphire. I don't know, maybe I thought I want to finish my, Alpha Sapphire Batch Quest, but, like, that was, like, the first time I consciously was like, that refers to Ruby Sapphire Emerald. I don't know. I just need to work on my Shiny Emerald Oak. And I'm not counting that for any shiny related stuff. It's a 1 in 100 ROM hack. Got trips. I need to work on that. I am trying to shiny hunt a Plusle right now. Anyway, that's gonna be fun. All the 1% shiny hunts I'm gonna end up doing here. Like Tauros, Kangaskhan, Chansey. I don't know, I think Kangaskhan's white. One of them's not quite 1%, but still, it's gonna be a blast here, I swear. I have half a mind to use my sister's switch, honestly, for some of this. That way we can do Squirtle, we can get all the starters and all. Because I only have 2 switches. My only thing would be recording her switch. Well, I mean, that's even granted that she'd let me use it. Which I don't even know if she'd grant. Maybe I could do some experimenting in here. Set up another TV, buy another Switch. Then I have to like upgrade to like a family plan. Ew. Which would be a lot. What I wonder is, can I get on Fire Red on my Switch 1? And then leave Green on my Switch 2, and then just do this hunt like that normally. Whatever transfers. Maybe what the solution is then both go on the, like, we swap games. Like, on, like, here, on the Switch 2, I, like, get Squirtle or whatever, because I think after this, I mean, I'd love to hunt all of them, but, like, I choose Squirtle, I hunt Raikou, whatever Squirtle exclusives there are already. I might need to test that out, guys. I don't know. That's just food for thought. Oh yeah, but yeah, oh well, what about Pokemon Home, right? But the thing is, I mean, I don't know if it'd work that way. Because it'd be both accounts. Yeah, because you'd also have to deal with the virtual game card. Which, that would present a whole nother set of issues, for being completely honest. The question is, when will home compatibility release? Like, do you have an update on, like, home compatibility for these games? Like, that's kind of interesting, you know? I'm actually gonna go look that up real quick. Yeah, Fire Red. Wait, what? So I can't put it back. So regardless, I have to trade? Interesting. To me, that's something we need to look into anyway. Is like getting another profile set up. That might be it. So this should be like my, I don't know, because I want VLs to still be my main profile. Maybe it's like I go on to VLs, maybe I just create like another account and I switch to or something like that. I don't know. I'm assuming I did not count one looking at the time. So that could just be completely wrong. To be fair, I'm probably done a Charmander or two that I didn't count, so evens it out. I don't know, that's really kind of strange, you know? Because, like, what am I to do? Like, when it's time to restart these games, you know? Plus, I knew I had Remy Raiko for the Route Master, and so this is my plan. My plan, I guess, is for Fire Red to have like take Charmander originally, and Leaf Green to take Bulbasaur, right? I think that's kind of my plan. To let Squirtle be out in the mix somewhere all by himself. And then we hunt Raikou for the Route Master, because Raikou, so if you don't know the legendary beasts, they're roaming later on. And then each beast, right? Each beast is correlated to a specific starter. Now I don't know on them specifically, but I do know that Squirtle is correlated with Raikou. And so we just get Squirtle earlier. And other stuff like that we can use the Route Master for to hunt. I don't know, but also if I had a third Switch with a different account, that would also be very good. Like, I just don't know how I'd set it up. I've thought about getting like a TV tray and setting it on my desk back there, but I don't know, that seems very rickety. Plus, I would need to get, like, a bigger surge protector. Because right now, my surge protectors are filled up. In fact, I have to compromise when I hunt on my 3DSs and my Switch. And I know that because, like, last night I did. I hunted on both of my 3DSs and both of my Switches. And I had to compromise. Luckily, I had a charger that I could plug into my, the block my phone is charging from. And the thing is like 2 USB blocks, so there was USB to USB-C charger for my phone, and then a USB to, I guess, DS charger, both regular DS, and like the DSi and 3DS charger. I was able to use a port for that, but I was trying to figure out how am I going to compromise, and you know, but I had to plug my Wii U. I mean, it's not going to touch it till Saturday, but I mean, fun. Just jamming out here. Oh no, man. I've been in the dry spell. I gotta do something to break it. I'm not sure if I'm quite ready to break it on this game, because of course I want to break it on my Darkrai, because that hunt's just been torture. But I mean, at this rate, dude, I'll take something. Especially, you know, dude, especially if it revolves around something. I don't know, dude. I don't know how long this hunt's gonna take, though. Because, like, I am at a dry spell. A very, very, very dry spell when it comes to shunting. Like, we're 5 months in. 5 full months. 4 days of a 6 month. And your boy has not gotten a single full-out shiny. That is where I'm at right now in 2026. Hope you don't have to be here. It ain't fun, I can tell you that much. It'll be like another Safari Week less year for me as well. I don't know, I haven't done Safari Week since I participated in that one a few years ago. You have to see the video on my channel when I got the shiny Drapion. That was from Safari Week. And I cranked out a full-out shiny in like a week. That was like the most brutal thing I have done. I will admit, that was rough. Oh my gosh. I have never done like I don't think I've ever done, well, that's a lie, maybe when I first started shiny hunting. But that was like Bovid. And it was in like, not BDSP. The equivalent would be like in Shield. The only equivalent I can think of would be my Rookidee in Shield, but I have no idea how long it took. I mean, I got the encounters. I can actually look right now. I wonder, will this show up as a counter? I'm curious. So are you guys seeing something? Because I can't tell. You guys are not. Great. Air Force 2. I mean, I guess it's possible. It took me 28 hours and 15 minutes, approximately. But that's also, like, not a reflection of... That's also not quite a reflection of, like, the amount of days. Because I don't think it gave me a... Well, maybe it did. Hold on. I also streamed Skyward Sword. It's a fun game. Yo, shout out to Scythe. Nah, it just gave me it just gives me a collected. It was 6/19. Jeez. On the 19th of June? On Juneteenth? Crazy. Casual Juneteenth. Do I count that as getting political? Referencing what's technically a national holiday, or at least a state holiday in Virginia. I don't know if Juneteenth has gone global, or has gone national, officially. But yeah, I guess I will be streaming on Juneteenth. Yeah, it's a Friday. Yeah, it's a Friday. Wait, is it? Hold on. Yeah, it's a Friday. So I will be streaming on Juneteenth. Happy June, yeah, and also on Juneteenth. No, it's on Juneteenth 1st. Juneteenth 1st is the Sabbath. I will not be streaming on Sunday. By the way, you don't see anything from me on Sunday. Well, I mean, I used to upload video, but now I've just been lazy with Tomodachi Life, man. I need to hop back on. Need to be disciplined. Now let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. That's what your boy needs to do. I need to get down to business. Let's get down to business and record Tomodachi Life. Will they send me daughters when I asked for sons? I need to rewatch Mulan. That's what I'm hearing. There I am spamming A again instead of pressing B. That's a habit I'll need to learn at a break. Especially if I'm doing this hunt 2 more times. One for Squirtle, one for Bulbasaur. This is what Picker Wheel decided, or the people decided. I don't know. I can't remember who decided this. I'm being completely honest, but hey, mom's a word. Let me remind you, I'm looking over my train table where my, this is a former train table, I guess, where my, TV, my second TV is. Which is where I have my, where my Switch 1 is connected to. And I just thought, I saw a woman, I believe her name is Karen Puzzles on YouTube. And she did a video where she solved the 5,000 piece Pokemon puzzle. She solved in like 4 days, it's insane. Like, your boy can't even, like, solve a 100-piece puzzle in, like, 4 days. I kid. I probably could. Over-exaggerating. I usually solve, like, 1,000-piece puzzles, and they throw me for a bit. Which I guess is an indictment on me. But also, I have a very unique way of doing puzzles as well that's definitely not efficient. But it's how my brain likes to do them. But she did the 5,000 piece Pokemon puzzle, and I don't know, that'd be cool. Yes, puzzle. I used to. And underneath that TV, I do have a lot of a Founding Father puzzle. I'm actually gonna the American Patriot puzzle. So it's not just Founding Father. Yeah, obviously not just Founding Father. Actually, Abe Lincoln on there. Also looks like Ulysses S. Grant's on there as well. But Franklin, Washington, and Alexander Hamilton are on there as well. So, yeah, there's that. Dude, the Kamui song is really pushing me. Like, let's go. We gotta blitz these encounters, man. They're jamming out here. 19, 22. It's a game I do love that game. I don't think I'm quite ready to revisit it. I don't think I'm quite there yet. But I am. It's a cool game. Maybe I'll come in the future. You know. Question is, how far in the future? I'll be excited to revisit some old games of mine, like Mario 64. Why did I do that? That'll be fun. Like, that'll be fun to revisit come tomorrow. Mario 64 is a great game. It'll be fun to revisit it. I mean, I'm already revisiting Fortune Street through the Bankrupt Everyone Challenge, which will be on continue on Saturday. Still on the good ship. I mean, there are 18 areas. They're all going to take a bit to go through. Castle Trodane's like the only easy one, and that's only because it's such a small map. Everything else is just going to be brutal. Like, I think, well, an easy one's going to be Magmageddon, or whatever it's called. That's when you introduce vacant plots, and you can really farm some stuff through toll booths. Which is my strategy, by the way, is set up toll booths, because after a while, convert them. Hey, we recognize this theme. We just fought this guy last week. Yeah, we just fought this dude last week. What are we on about? I think you can see it. Like, I'm rewatching the stream right now. And I misclick on one and just press A on the other. It was pretty clean. It's not in sync because it wasn't my end, because my Switch 1 capture card has like a slight 1 second delay. Like, all of the software setting I've been doing is practically in straight Unity, or whatever you want to call it. But if, you know, my Switch 1 looks delayed because of the capture card. But I don't know. If you can see from my eyes, you'd be like, that's a cool Switch. That's cool. By the way, everyone keeps saying my stream is delayed because my capture card is like delayed by a second. Alright, that was an actual delay right there. I actually did not stop reset that leaf green at the same time. Well, you can see that. But yeah, I say this is the worst time to have a drought. Dude, if I don't get a shiny this stream, I think I'm gonna change my Discord profile picture. Changed it from the XC Gale of Darkness dude into like the Patrick meme where he's like parched. The parched Patrick. That's probably the plan. Parched Patrick Star. Boys, I am parched. I am drowning heavily. The springs have dried up. H&A crazy. I should probably look bad in unison. Oh man. That's what it was. Dang, I can't remember what I was trying to do in Alpha Sapphire. So yeah, I was trying to find an upgrade to get Porygon. I'll be doing the Battle Mason, which makes me like. That sounds like something that makes me want to die. I do not like battling, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, Champions was fun, but this is not my preferred activity, you know? Hey, Meta Knight. Oh my gosh, because I checked Discord, I'm like completely screwed up. That? I have no idea who the human is. I think that's actually just me being not checking anything, so I'm not gonna count that twice. Dude, we love Meta Knight though. Did anyone else used to main Meta Knight in Brawl? Hey, dude, I used to main the ever living daylights out of Meta Knight. Like, no hatred, man. It's a good shiny. Not shiny. It's a good dude. But then they nerfed him in Smash 4. I never had Smash 4, but I had a friend who did, and so I borrowed a Smash 4 one time. I played it. I was saying, dude, Meta Knight sucks. He was in an Ultimate. I'm not the biggest Meta Knight fan. I main Plant. I haven't played in a while. I'm playing like over a year. Last time I really remember playing is when I got my Switch 2, which was like about a year ago. And then, quite frankly, I haven't played since. In fact, my Smash data is probably still on my Switch 1. And I'm doing participating in a tournament on Saturday. Wait, or is it tomorrow? It might be tomorrow. I just realized that. Is it tomorrow? I might just need to realize the boy might need to skip seeing his grandmother. Which sounds horrible to say. Oh my, oh yeah, it's June 6th. I was like, wanted to make sure. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's June 6th. That freaked me out for a second, dude. Oh my gosh. So it's getting used to my aimbot with the bomb. I don't know, I only participate because I need lay people. I was like, dude, I'll join. Like, I'm not super obsessed with Smash Bros. Like, it's a fun game, but it's like, my guy. And then, I mean, I'm sure people look at what I'm doing here with Pokemon, it's like, hey, I like Pokemon. Fun game, but my guy. I guess it swings both ways. Well, it'll be a fun tournament to participate in. I won't stream it. I probably won't do anything with it. Just because I'll be streaming Fortune Street on Saturday. And so I'm sure you guys are like, man. And Fortune Street, that's a fun challenge, and I'm happy to take it on. With all the unpredictability of that game. I like to think I'm playing it pretty well. And I think I'm being smart and that I'm more concerned about shops than I am about stocks. Well, I mean, stocks are good because, like, if you go under, okay, if your stock's worth more, then That's where you can get more bang for your buck. And it gives you an extra cushion that you don't have in easy mode. Stocks are a great at taking extra cushion, because if I go under in easy mode, we'll have to sell a shop, and I don't want to do that. But ultimately, stocks aren't going to win you the game, your shops are. And that's what's, that's what I've been enjoying. Is experimenting around with, their shops and all. I mean, so yeah. And I beat 4 stages, bankrupt everyone quest, pretty much. Just on my own time, I've done whatever it's called, Castle Trudane, and the Observatory on my own time. I've done Ghost Ship on my own time. I also did Mount Mageddon, which you guys are going to see, I don't want to say shortly, but you guys will see, hopefully by the end of the summer, Mount Mageddon. And yeah, I guess I'll have to do some really, fortune streaming 1 week. Because I'm going to be gone for like 3 Saturdays in a row. Yeah, I'm going to be a busy man. I need to buy those plane tickets as well, dude. Oh, man. More big money purchases. At least I get paid tomorrow. That's nice. Yeah, my old man offered like pay me to do stuff around the house while I do my research stuff, which is cool. I said I would not mind that in the least, but I don't get it from his point of view because he's already paying for my college and he's already indirectly paying for me to do research this summer. I don't get why he has to directly pay me. Also indirectly paying me to do my job on campus because that's also the school. But alas, I will not complain. I mean, yeah, extra money is extra money. And, I'll need the extra money for all my future endeavors, man. So I guess I'll take it. Yeah, I'll be earning some extra cash throughout the summer. Hopefully through Twitch, if I get another payout. Which, I mean, that's on me being like, you better sit down and sit through all of my ad breaks and subscribe and yada yada yada. Because, I mean, that's up to you. So I guess if I get another Twitch payout, which possible, fair and likely, what I think, is gonna happen. But doing that, I'm preaching one Sunday. I'll be getting $150 from that. At least that's what I believe, because I'm getting an honorarium of $100 from the church. I'm not ordained or anything. I am, I'm just a layman. And then they also pay, it's also typical for them to pay for your gas as well. And I don't know if it's through the Presbytery or through the PCUSA, because yes, it's a PCUSA church. I don't know whether or not it's through, like, whatever organization says, okay, well, essentially, pay you, the typical rate is, what, 78 cents per mile, with a minimum of $50. And because I did the math and I calculated, well, it's gonna be, it would be under $50. I would get the 150. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, some extra gigs here and there. I guess. I'll take it. I'll 100% take it, dude. I also need to have a lot of cash and need just go to the bank one day and deposit. I mean, I just need to go like certain days at a time. It's a lot of cash I need to deposit. Put that right into savings, man. I do not spend money. Which is ironic because there's a $2,000 piece of gold sitting on my desk. But aside from that's my only really main purchase in my life. But I don't typically spend a lot of money. It's all such a cool theme. I think I'm gonna power through the ad break if I'm being honest. I know that's coming up. Oh, dude, it's like 8 o'clock and I'm already kind of feeling tired. Doesn't me getting old. Getting old and decrepit. Yeah, so ads are starting soon. But, why you guys didn't pick Xenoblade, man? Xenoblade's a cool game. Yo, Fluffy! What's up, bro? Congratulations on graduating, my friend. How's it going with you, bro? You're done. Let's go. It's a pop and circumstance playing for Fluffy, man. Big congrats, dude. You having a party or what? Ready to party? That we just said. Let me move my Charmander because I just realized the entire time it was blocking chat. Imagine. Enough to just get by. Pass out. Oh my gosh, I'm sure, dude. How big was your class? Also, was it outside? It makes it sound, you make it sound like it's outside. I'll check that ping after this reset. 14 out of 20 people. Well, it's like, okay, that's not bad then. Unless dude, like 20 people. Oh, yeah, because you have been in, like, serious pain. I kind of forgot it that you injured your leg. Or, injured's very light way to put it, but I completely forgot that you popped your knee. So I can imagine you being exhausted. But nah, dude, graduations are long. My cousins that I went to, call it, well, like a month ago, essentially, I call it 3 weeks ago. That was like probably 200 students, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, but around the 200 range, call it, and that was like 2 hours long. And mine was, my high school one was like 120, call it, and that also took a hot minute. Those are just graduations, man. They're a thing. You gotta love graduations. But dude, they're a lot. They're a lot. Especially if you don't have a good speaker. Like the guy who spoke at my cousin's graduation. I liked his speech. I think he had a good speech. He just used a lot of big words like mayonnaise. And so it was a bit difficult to follow, but I did still enjoy the speech. And anyway, that speech aside, I thought they did well, but like the guy who spoke it when I got my associates, like right before I graduated high school, like it sounded like he would lead up to a point, and then like he wouldn't make the point. Like a good speaker, I mean, I don't think you had to worry about that, Fluffy, but a good speaker will make or break a graduation. It's just one of those things. It's like, oh my goodness. Well, that was weird. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, but even with like bigger colleges and all, apparently they split it up by like department or by, I guess, by school. Like the School of Communications, School of like Technology, all that. And I guess that makes more sense. But I think I thought about this. I was either yesterday or this morning. I thought about that. I'm like, what if you're like an idiot like me and decide to double major? Like, I would need to be at 2 places at the same time. Like, I'm not Hermione. I don't have a time turner. Or whatever it is in Harry Potter. Like, I can't be at 2 places at once and graduate. And like, what do they do about the valedictorian speaker? Is it like a valedictorian based on like the graduating group, or is it based on other stuff? Other welcome back for my people who went on the ad break. I forgive you for not announcing it. I was just planning on breezing right through it because no one was in chat. Then Fluffy came by. So, but that's just one of those things. It's like, dude, I just don't know how it would work, you know? So, anyway, that's just my rambling on. What do you mean, Squid Hat? Let's go. Ah, Fluffy. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I have to uncover the Squid Hat. Squid Hat is buried underneath my laptop and my book that I've been reading. Oh, no, don't pull that up, don't pull that up. There we go, okay. Alright. Oh man, this is Squid Hat. And Glasses Viazo at the same time. Alright. Alright, 9 even. Okay. You can card in the same thing twice. Double roomed it up. I'll join you real quick. I'll do one. Yeah, that was a guy. A Crocolore, I think. Oh my goodness, I'm a gamer. I wasn't even on OBS. I'm looking at the stream replay right now. Hey, gamering. Pretty sure that's Hop? No, that's Peony. What a guy. Imagine not beating the Sword and Shield Crown Hunter yet, right, Fluffy? Oh, man. I mean, I can make fun of you all I want. I still haven't even gotten the 8th badge on my shield. So, I'm one to talk. Yeah, I didn't do it for the tour time, yeah. What do you have left to do? I don't know if I've ever asked you that. Old saves you did. Oh, it was a new save. Makes sense. Fair enough. I still need to shiny hunt. Dude, I might do some. I mean, not tonight, but I might do some grab plot resets. Just to say. I did some encounters on it. I mean, I caught Calyrex, Ice Rider for comp, and that's all I did. Oh, okay. Oh, so yeah, you haven't even gotten the legendary birds. Did you at least in started Regis? Have you at least activated the birds? And by started Regis, like, how many Regis do you have? Oh, not even the birds. Wow. This is what I did. When I played through it the first time in Sword. Gotcha. I, ignored the birds, I ignored Calyrex. They completely spoiler free somehow. Went straight to Regirock. Got it, like, just shunting them, yeah. Got Regirock, like, probably the day after I started the hunt. Then I, did Registeel, which has now been dethroned by Darkrai as my longest shiny hunt. And I can say that because I'm not giving up on Darkrai like I did for Cobalion. But if it's past 13k, I will say that it's gone longer than Cobalion. I think 13-100 is the farthest I got in Cobalion before I gave up. So I did that. And then after Registeel, I think I took a bit of a break to work on some other stuff like Shield. And then I did Regice in like 570. And I did that while, and I remember, this is such a weird one. I don't even know what got me to watch this Let's Play, but I watched a Let's Play, some guy played like the original Earthbound. Like, whatever the first one was, like Mother 1, not like the second one, but like the original one. I guess I wanted to watch the original, the first Earthbound and the second Earthbound, and then Mother 3. But, I just didn't. Well, I got to that point, I got Regice, I was like, I remember I saw it, I was like, is that shiny? And it's Sparkle, I was like, wow, nice. I mean, is that, and then by the way, right after, like, I did 2 encounters, and I got a shiny, double. Which is insane to me. But whatever, that happened, and then I got shiny, Then I got shiny, Regidrago while watching Abdallah Smash's, Fire Emblem Fates Let's Plays. I realized I squid had him longer than I really needed to. Crazy. Get some extra squid head, Fluffy. That does not go through? What? Fluffy, I wonder if you landed on one of the shiny legendaries. That's so weird. You did? But no, you just did a second one like just before. That's really weird. I don't know. I was being reminded about how I'm gonna need to back up my diamond. I love diamond, dude. Ah, gotcha. Fair enough. Maybe I just didn't see it. Yeah, I'm trying to play through diamonds so I can hunt Manaphy on another DS. And plus so I can get it set up for Darkrai when I inevitably do it for ZA. But yeah. What are you hunting? Because if you're swapping your iPad and you're shiny hunting. Oh, nothing, just hitting in bed. Fair enough. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid, dude. I mean, yeah. That's easy, bro. You've had a long day. Had a long day, man. I can't say that. What did I do? I read. Then I did another 100 on Darkrai. And then I helped my... And then I moved my dad's car for no reason. Well, to be fair, he's gonna drive my mom's car around, but still, I... Essentially ended up being for like pointless. I moved it around. So yeah. Though I did light the fire, light the girl today, and that was eventful because so I don't know if you guys know this. I am like a terrible phobia of like wasps, and so as my mom texted me saying, "Hey, you mind lighting the fire?" I was like, "Okay, yeah, great, I'll light the fire." What I didn't realize is that both the coal and like the lighter were like all the way in the back of the shed, past where like the little tiny wasp's nest is in the shed. And I was already kind of freaking out because I was already in there filling up my mom's tire this morning because she got like a low tire pressure thing. Either her car's just really sensitive or it was her car's like at fault because that's not what I would consider low. But anyway, it went off. But this morning, that kind of was like, ugh. And so I go in this afternoon and I just grab the bag of coal, just get out, and then like I'm like, oh, all right, yeah, got that done, all right. And I realized I need a lighter, dude. By the way, I go back and I look, and I feel like the wasp, though there was a wasp in there. I feel like I'm pretty sure it's a she, just due to how wasps are. I mean, I don't know how the genetic and how like wasps reproduce. I'm assuming they're like more like hornets and ants and bees. They have this queen and he sends out workers, and then the workers can't reproduce. And then she'll produce like drones for the males that can reproduce. But then the queens as well. But at any rate, anyway, the wasp. So at that point, my dad has a Virginia flag covering the entrance, and I guess it's been used so much, whatever, like as like the, you know, you can move out of the way so you can get through the door. Yeah, there's like a giant hole in the middle of it now. It's like shaped like a triangle, and I can see the wasp like outside of the triangle hole and then flying back in. I was like, dude, that thing was probably looking for me. And so I was like, all right. I forgot the lighter. I didn't know where the lighter fluid was. And I looked in the shed, and there it is all the way in the back. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And I even checked around the two other places where I figured lighter fluid would be, which is at the fire pit and also our other deck or porch, whatever it is, where he has a propane fire. And I don't know why life would be over there, but you never know. And so I traded nothing there. I was like, great. And so I just had to face my fears again and just went in and got out. Lit the fire. It was all that. I had to save a grenade long leg spotter. And I did. I pushed him out of the grill before dousing it in lighter fluid. He ended up jumping off my grass. I was like, great, I saved him. I was like, I don't feel like, you know, burning a spider alive. That just seems cruel. So I just got a stick and just pushed him out. The nudes are coming. Bowser's Inside Story one. Dude, when are they gonna put like Switch games on the I mean not Switch games. When are they gonna put Switch games on the Switch? No, when are they gonna put DS games on the Switch, man? I'd love to play this, Partners in Time, Phantom Hourglass on the Switch, dude. Fun. And dude, I can all I just need to do is get the expansion pack. And I can like record every single like original 3D Zelda game. Because you have Ocarina of Time, which you get from the expansion pass, plus I have a GameCube game. So I that just connected in. Then to my Wii, then original Majora's Mask, which I in the same way through the GameCube game as well that I have. Original Wind Waker, same method. And then I'm counting Wii Twilight Princess, which is pretty much original. Even though there's a GameCube release of TP. I had the Wii version. And Skyward Sword, which by the way, that's like 5 games right there. And then Breath of the Wild, and then Tears of the Kingdom, which I've already done Breath. Golly, I'm not sure how ready I am for Tears. Oh man. Breath of the Wild was so much fun, but it was so rough. Like I said earlier, I think after Mario 64, I may or may not have to executive decision and just plop in Age of Calamity. And that was also a fun game. That does not take nearly as long as Breath of the Wild. So it took me like a week straight of like playing non-stop to be able to 100% it. The thing I got at Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, and I finished it like right on or like right after the New Year. I can't remember which one. Or it was like right before the New Year. And I have like know nothing about Age of Imprisonment, which I consider a good thing. Yeah, dude. Appreciate you hopping on, Fluffy. Rest easy, bro. Congrats again. But yeah, it's like, I'm just thinking I'd love to do a non-Nintendo game. Let's play it. And you know, I've thrown around Call of Duty out. The veteran, playing through it on veteran. Yeah, bro. Desmond. I guess saluting and like not trying to pull the Elon Musk. Oh, that is such an unfortunate clip for him, dude. The throwing his heart out, turning into a pile. So unfortunate. Wait, you can't wave to anyone nowadays. Oh, man. But yeah, I thought about doing like the Call of Duty Modern Warfare, COD 4 Modern Warfare Remastered, like veteran playthrough. And that'd be fun, I mean. But you guys wanted, well, you guys didn't vote. Picker Wheel picked Fortune Street, and I have really enjoyed that. I have really, really, really enjoyed playing Fortune Street with you guys. And COD would be fun. Don't get me wrong, COD would be really fun. COD would just turn me into a rage streamer. Because oh my gosh, it's so difficult. Like, and I beat it on hardened. I can't imagine what veteran would do. It's more. My sister is texting me. Dude. Oh, Fire Emblem. Aw, dude. Fire Emblem's a really fun game. I still like this one of them. Come on, I can't even hit enter. You have female Charmander on the right. You have Becky on the right, Carol on the left. Whatever it is. Becky on the left, Carol on the right. None of you guys watch Better Watch TV. A lot of watches right there, man. I'm running out of things to say because Fluffy Lee's and my sister wrote text me like, ugh. I'm in charge of the chocolate factory, and she's like, "Well, you should date this person who's play with you." I'm like, "No, I shouldn't." But yeah, that's one thing about me. When it comes to that sort of stuff, I try to be like really cautious. go, man. It's just that all the Luigi in the background. That's why I'm like. I'm gonna keep going, but it looked like I just reached out over shiny. Okay, we're good. Okay, yeah, we're good. That's the one I saw. I was like, that was kind of freaky. Not trying to risk that one again. Jeez, talking about some heart attacks. We can't have that, man. This is good because I did get a shiny this song one time. The thing is, this one. I don't know. Check the one to weekend video I uploaded on my channel. Yikes. Dude, I need to get back into some mystery dungeon. Dude, I took a break from the game. Your boy needs to get back into it. I think I tried shiny hunting in it. And I found some shinies. I just wasn't able to keep them. But I need to get back into mystery dungeon. I really do. Those other stuff just consume me. Come on, Bialza, why can't you get lucky for once? Maybe for luckier games. I don't know, I can't talk back. I can't talk about the games. I will be rewarded whenever the games see fit. And no, I'm not complaining because I'm 2,100 encounters in the Charmander hunt. I'm complaining because I'm 2,100 encounters in the Charmander hunt and like 10,000 encounters in the Darkrai hunt in BDSP. That's the main reason why I'm complaining. Adding in 1,200 in on Maspering USUM, like 500 on Heatran, 1,000 on Red DGS. The Heatran's in Black and White too, so that's not too bad. Red DGS is Sword. Like 800 in Manaphy and Pearl. Another 800 in Cresselia and Diamond. So yeah, I think I have room to complain. So that's my negativity right there. Just keeping out into the void. But I mean, it makes me feel better because I watched a party early. I think I mentioned her a few times to the stream. I watched her Shield Batch Bus today. Just like on the offhand, like while I was eating lunch or while I was kind of taking a break from reading. And it makes me feel better because she went what, like 8K for, or maybe it was a 10K for like Snom. It's like she went. I think she went like about 8K for Snom. Or maybe like, and like halfway through the hunt. Safari Week went like 20 some K. Failed the Magnemite. Then I guess finished the Stomp Hunt and then got Clobbopus. After getting Snom. And then went like 10K for a Trevenant. I don't know, man. We're like rapidly approaching triple odds. I don't like it, but we're speedrunning it. We're speedrunning triple odds. $12,300 is what I'm winning as triple odds. Normally it's 288, but still 12,288. But who cares about that? As long as I don't get 10 times over odd, I'll be happy. But dude, going 40,000? Are you kidding me? 40,000 over odd, like 40,000 for a stupid Darkrai? I don't like where I'm at to begin with. I don't know. Tomorrow I'm definitely gonna need to squeeze out another 1,000. I don't know where or how. But I'll do my best. like, oh, I can't do chapters tomorrow morning. Then streaming. Oh yeah, that's at the DVD. Oh, that called. I knock out 2 chapters tomorrow morning. Stream Mario 64 for like 3 hours, and then on Darkrai. That's what it's called. I need to be a wimp about it. Oh, no, man. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, man. But anyway, I don't know. I'm just kind of out of it. Losing all sense of conversations. So. That was very weirdly out of sync. I don't know if you guys will tell. Yeah, you guys can. That is kind of ugh. I don't know, man. I'm just trapped. I don't know, man. Ooh, some Torna! Dude, I miss playing through Xenoblade 2. I played through it 2 years ago, dude. It was so much fun. Xenoblade 2, such a fun game. Such a fun game, dude. And it impressed me. Because it's not like that Xenoblade games are a bad game. It's not that. Xenoblade 1's great. I just presumed Xenoblade Chronicles 2 would just become Waifu Simulator 2. Not because of Xenoblade 1 being a Waifu Simulator. It's not that at all. Not really is Xenoblade 2. But when you have Pyra and Mithra being like the main character, one of the main characters slash characters. I'll call it Numa. When you have Numa playing such a giant point of relevancy in the story. And I feel like this is generally called say Numa, because Numa I guess refers both to Pyra and to Mithra. So when you have Numa playing such a high part of the story, and you just see anime girls with, you know, I don't know how to say it. Like, I was gonna guarantee like giant breasts to appeal to, I guess, men. This is the way I see it. Like, my guy. Like, no, that does not really appeal to me. This is the idea. I'm not trying to play these freaking waifu games that try to get me to simp over like created characters. Now, that's not my deal, but it's actually a pretty freaking good game. And I need to get Agate. That's a freaking shiny hunt in itself, trying to get that last blade. And from there I need to do Torna as well. But dude, I kind of lost a lot of fervor for Xenoblade 2. It's a fun game, but right now it's like why I haven't played ZA in a long time. It's because I'm doing the same matches over and over and over again just to get a chance of getting this new character. So like because when I stopped streaming ZA, I was doing these wormholes over, or not the whatever, call them wormholes, I don't care, the donut portals over and over and over again, for the hope of getting like something from the Best Caliber line, or Rotom, or Meloetta, or Keldeo, or like anything that was new. And just for the hope of getting one of those, and I just didn't. And that's why I stopped streaming ZA. I figured, well, I have Charm. If I'm gonna get this stuff, I'm gonna get it when I work on the shiny living decks. You understand what I'm saying? Oh no, that'll be in the future. I got other fish to fry. Like, dude, why am I here doing like PLI? Not PLI. Why am I here doing Fire Leaf Green? I don't know, dude. This is the great equalizer. Yeah, I don't know what Fire Leaf Green is, but like this whole thing right now, this whole experience for the past year has been the great equalizer, which I didn't think I need. Because I'd assumed that Landorus would have been the great equalizer. I'm assuming that term from Shiny Catherine. I assumed the great equalizer would have been Landorus, like, both times. But, no, it wasn't the great equalizer. This is definitely the great equalizer. I've done, like, well over 8,000 encounters total. On all sorts of games. Since I'd have to actually look and see when I started a lot of the other hunts. The Shaman was my last shine. I got Shaman around half odds, and I was like, okay, great. And I was happy with getting Shaman half odds. But like, hey bro, I'm about the point where I've gone like about double odds in 4096. Well, I mean, it just won a hunt. Ignoring the other hunts I've started in that time. So that's where I kind of stand on it. And like either way, I'm in a very rough spot. Like I've done practically the same amount of encounters in 4096 versus 8192 without getting a shiny. It's honestly is about the same. Just the issue is that, you know, I mean, these games just haven't popped. I mean, truth be told, I'm just gonna need to focus in. Like, if assuming I finish, Healy Luminex before like August of 27. I'm just gonna need to focus in on like other hunts, really. I think I will, at least until I find stuff that I really need to hunt. I don't know. I might just go ahead and speedrun Darkrai. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't thought a lot about ZA. Luminex, aside from getting Meltanimal Metal last month. It wasn't even last month, it was end of April. So I haven't really thought about it, but I mean, it's something that I'm gonna have to give thought to in the future, quite frankly. Not a meme. It's not a 2026 Dialzo problem. It's a 2027 Dialzo problem. When the clock strikes midnight, night of December 31st, that's when I'll start worrying about that. But yeah, I'm in a rough position right now. Right now, if I'm doing the math, I need to get like a shiny a month. Right now. In fact, I probably have needed to get like a shiny a month. From Darkrai this month. Like from Darkrai to Maspret to Regigigas to name your price. Name your shiny. I've had to get a shiny a month. And right now I've completely lost the plot. But you know, stuff like Charmander, it's a relatively fast-paced hunt to get my mind off of like a lot of the other stuff that I need to do. So, is that working well? I don't think so. But trying to do the math. The 9 trios. That's 9 months. Plus Darkrai, 10. 11 for Manaphy. Yeah, 12 for Arceus. I'm not counting Fiona, so yeah, like 12 shinies. Which means I need to get a shiny a month for me to meet my original goal of completing this by the time I graduate. And that's not even including Space Time shinies. It's not, you know, or unknown. That's just legendaries. And the fact is, Fiona and Arceus and my second Manaphy are just gonna have to wait till I get everything else. So even if I get like all these legendaries super fast, I mean, what does it mean if I'm still like lagging behind with Space Time Distortions? Right now, that's also like a shiny. And even like previously, that hasn't been what has happened. I mean, the best I did was a 2 in 1 month, which I guess is still possible, but still. Let me think this through. 1 Porygon. 2 Manamice, that's 3, plus 4 for Mana Zone, which I will hunt. Oh, well, 7. So every 1 to 2 months, but still, that's just like... That just hasn't been happening. Like, sure, it'd be great if it would follow that lead, but that's just not what's been happening. Same with the legendary. I don't know, guys. It's been a year. And I'm trying to be a good sport about it. I'm desperately trying. But I think it's like what Supreme Arcanine said, like, I think when he went 70k. At least I think it was when he went 70k for Registeel. So, dude, to have the quick, short hunts, you gotta go through the meat grinder. So hopefully I'm going through the meat grinder right now. Just so I guess in 2020, late 2026, 2027, I can breeze through a lot of legendaries. I can breeze through space time distortions. I can breeze through unknown. Is that unrealistic? Yes, but hey, man. But the RNG wills, right? Well, really, it's what the Lord wills. Good old Providence, you know. My experience is no such thing as luck. This is how I feel right now, but it's fine. Look, we're gonna make progress on. I mean, look, I've already trying to be positive. I already made progress on unknown, like the other week. When I got the shiny Alpha F, which you guys haven't seen. Oh, Fluffy kind of saw it. But so that's still progress. It's not the progress I'd have liked. I'd have preferred like a Porygon or a Darkrai, but it's still progress. You just gotta think of it that way. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for coming into stream today. We're gonna be ending in a few minutes. After I check 6 more Charmanders. So this one, this set of resets, and then 2 more. If you guys haven't been, I do resets. I count my resets starting at the beginning of the reset instead of when I counted the Pokemon. So this is 21. And the last song is Fire Sanctuary. Cool. But yeah, guys, this is a fun just stream tonight. Just how that felt like streaming. Some quick, some short, some to pass the time. Tune in tomorrow when we start Super Mario 64. That's gonna be very exciting on my end, and I just can't wait to, you know, share that game with you guys. It's a fun game. Hopefully it won't take too long, but still, I don't know how much we're gonna get done. But anyway, guys, we're just winding up for the last check of the night. Cube's already offline. Oh my goodness, come on, Cube. I don't know. I guess he probably rage quits Chardscapes. I love that guy, but oh my goodness. All right, y'all. Gonna go ahead and mark it for time. And they call it very, you know, inaccurate. But let's check for the day. Not shiny. Alright, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And join the Discord. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow the Twitch. All that fun stuff. I shall see you guys on the next one. Peace out, y'all.